The world taught you to speak, not slowly, not carefully, but immediately, to explain yourself, to defend yourself, to respond fast, before you even understand what's happening. From childhood, you were rewarded for talking, for answering quickly, for reacting on command. Silence was never praised. Silence was never rewarded. Silence? They called it weakness. They called it awkward. They called it losing. But that's a lie, because in the real world, silence isn't empty. It isn't passive. It isn't nothing. Silence is heavy. And the people who understand that weight move differently through life. They don't raise their voice. They don't argue to be right. They don't chase explanations. They don't chase validation. They watch. They let moments stretch. They let tension breathe. They let other people reveal themselves. And this is where most people misunderstand silence. Silence isn't politeness. It isn't hesitation. It isn't confusion. Silence is a warning without words. Every time you rush to explain yourself, every time you overtalk, every time emotion controls your mouth, you give away power. Not because your words are wrong, but because power doesn't need noise to exist. Think about the last time someone disrespected you. They talked over you. They questioned your value. They tried to embarrass you publicly, and instinct kicked in. You spoke. You defended. You justified. You tried to correct the image they created. And without realizing it, you revealed something important. You revealed need. You told them you needed to be understood. You needed approval. You needed control back. Need is loud, and loud things are easy to dominate. Now think about someone who didn't respond, someone who paused, someone who stayed calm, someone who said nothing at all. That silence made the room uncomfortable, because silence forces imagination to work, and imagination always fills gaps with fear. Words give information. Silence creates interpretation, and interpretation is where real power lives. Two men, same workplace, same position, same authority on paper. One explains everything. He fills every gap. He justifies every decision. He reacts to every comment. The other speaks less. When criticized, he pauses. When challenged, he listens. When questioned, he answers briefly. Guess who people respect more? Silence isn't passive, it's active restraint. It's choosing not to react when reaction is expected. When you don't react, you break expectations. When you break expectations, you gain control of the situation. In arguments, silence kills momentum. The other person keeps talking. They repeat themselves. They get emotional. They reveal frustration. Their words lose weight. Their position weakens. Silence communicates confidence. You're not rushed. You're not threatened. You don't need approval to exist. But here's where most people fail. They copy silence without understanding it. And when silence comes from fear, people don't respect it. They ignore it. They walk over it. They dismiss it. Confidence without explanation feels dangerous. People don't respect explanations. They respect certainty. People fear what they can't read. Silence makes you unpredictable. Powerful people don't speak first. They don't speak fast. They don't speak much. Their words are rare, and rarity creates value. Silence protects you. No promises, no exposed intentions, no leverage for others to use. Silence is choosing your moments, speaking when it matters, staying quiet when it doesn't. Silence is emotional control, and emotional control is rare. Interrogators use silence. Negotiators use silence. Leaders use silence. Not to dominate loudly, but to dominate the space itself. Next time someone challenges you, pause, breathe, look at them. Say less than expected. Watch the shift. Silence shows self-respect. You don't explain your worth. You don't convince. You don't perform. You stand grounded. Silence helps you see. While others talk, you notice patterns. You notice weakness. You notice intent. Silence with fear feels small. Silence with control feels heavy. Don't disappear. Don't withdraw. Stand there, still, unbothered. Silence isn't absence. It's presence without noise. And once you understand silence, you'll start seeing it everywhere. You'll notice who has it and who never will. In a world addicted to noise, that presence is power.